Hey everyone, Zach here. So I am back out at Ruby Reservoir looking for garnets, and it is kind of overcast today and it's very cold and I don't want to touch the water. So I'm going to get back in my element and go rock hounding. I'm actually better at that than what I was doing last time, especially with the wrong tools. Besides looting them off bodies in Skyrim, I have no experience with garnets either, so it's going to be fun. The garnets are a lot more broken up along the water line, so I'm going to try to stick to this area right here and scour these hills that are broken down. So just looking on the surface, I found a couple of small red ones. I'm seeing more little specks everywhere around here than I was at that other spot, so I'm gonna grab all my gear and throw it down right here. I'm just gonna shoot for right here. Any spot seems as good as any, so I'm just gonna pick a random one. If that sun comes out long enough, I'll probably go and put it in the sieve and try to sort it out. But for now, let's stay dry. There's a bit of a pit right here. Garnets are heavier than the sand by a little bit, so I'm hoping that they would have sunk in right here and I'll just scoop them into here. That was the noise of me kicking this over that had all my garnets in it from last time. Good job, buddy. Start with this. All right, there's nothing in that one. I'm gonna keep going until I find another one. It's still wet, but whatever. Nice balls, bro. Whole lot of nothing again. Interesting. I'm looking through this for a minute and I haven't even found any small pieces in here, so I need to change spots real quick. Before I change spots though, let's check and see if there's actually anything in there. Let's try some of this, see if this works. Money shot. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit in there. They're all super small though. Let me try it again with the rest of the bucket. A little bit more. So I'll at least take this, see if I can do something with it. I was looking in the rocks and I found this. I don't know if you can tell, but there are a bunch of small garnets in there. This one, you can really tell that those are garnets. Every single red spot in there is a garnet. So I should be going for this. That's a good looking one. Up in that top corner right there. And this stuff is all over the beach. So I think I'm getting onto the right track now. The two rocks I want to find out here are gneiss and schist. Here's an example of gneiss. You can see there's a nice crystal forming right there of garnet. I don't know what schist looks like, but this is really what I want to be finding. And the problem with this is that this has been weathered already. It's been tossed around and frigged up. So I'm gonna get up in those hills and I'm gonna try to find some bigger pieces. Here's a good chunk and an example of gneiss. I'm gonna keep looking. That is a super nice piece of quartz. Went a little higher, the reservoir's down there. I'm gonna check out this spot right here. Oh, yeah, that is a cactus. Oh. That is very bright against the hill. This one's shaped like petrified wood, but it has the same color as the garnet material. I'm not sure what it is actually. What do you think? I took a random dirt road about 10 miles in. I've been driving for half an hour now, and I don't really know where I'm at. So I'm mostly running into volcanic rock, but I'm gonna try sorting through a little bit of that and see what I can find. I'm gonna follow this all the way up here. I see rocks. I think they're all rhyolitic. I'm not sure what they actually are. I haven't looked much into that, but they're kind of glassy and they kind of look like basalt, so I think they're rhyolite. Oh, big honking piece of quartz. But there's so much of it that I can just leave it here. I swear, he has not moved from that spot. I wonder if it's an omen. On that note, moving to the next spot. I don't really know where I'm even going. But in a second here, I think this is going to be the extent of what my little Ford Transit can do. As far as rocks go up here, it's mostly just quartzite and rounded out river stones. But I think that's as much as the Transit can go. I don't have the Ford Transit that could. I have the Ford Transit that had a new tranny replacement at 100,000 miles, so I'm not gonna keep pressing my luck on that. I'm a ways away. The reservoir is down in that little valley right there. Made it a little ways away, just in a little riverbed. There's still not much down here. I don't know if you can see that. I wasn't even looking for it. But do you see all the little pink dots in here? Whoa, that is a big one. Okay, well, I found garnets. I'm gonna keep following this, see what I can see in here. I'm just gonna run it through the classifier, and then when I get back to the water, I'll run it through the gem sieve and I can collect it all. So that'll be nice. I'm not sure if the concentration is the same as what is down at the reservoir, but there's no one around and it's nice up here, so I'd say it's a win if I can come up here every time. I just picked these two out by hand. We're getting bigger. This one's almost facetable. It's a really cool color. I don't find many yellow agates in Utah. There's a collection of them, there's a collection of them. I'm seeing this little tiny drop off right here. I'm gonna dig in this spot and then see if I can uncover anything, because since they are heavier, they'll probably settle right there. Oh, heck yeah. That was just sitting on the ground in there. That's a big boy. So I did a little mining. The garnet layer was actually around here somewhere. The deeper I went, the less I got. And this whole bucket's almost full. So there's a creek down there. I'm gonna go sort all that out down there real quick. It's gonna make a good noise. Oh yeah, we're cooking now, boys. So luckily there's a stream nearby. Otherwise I'd be screwed. I have to drive back to the reservoir. I'm gonna have to do this a little bit at a time. I mean, I've got the whole bucket. It's gonna take me a while. I can already see so many in there. Let's see what we got with this. Let me find a flat spot. Money shot. Holy, okay, that is more than I've gotten at the whole reservoir. Oh yeah. Check all those out. There are so many and they're big too. Oh, I am excited. That was just one of these. That was one of them. That's gonna be insane. Let's see if I can get all of these. Like, I feel like I'm totally okay to waste some too. Look at all those in there. That is insane. Look at that. That is unreal. There's my finger next to it. I'm gonna have so many now. These two were from the same bucket. I'm not even done with it yet. If I just sit there and pulse it, everything collects in the middle. So that's kind of cool to see. Just a big red dot. All right, I'm all out of that. This is my last flip. It's been consistently good every time. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw this back into the sieve and refine it down some more. Before I do that, I don't know if the camera can pick it up. I'll look at the footage, but all of this is just littered with little red particles. Oh yeah, this is gonna be mostly good stuff. There's so much that it's peeking through the middle. Let's toss that out. Holy cow. Yep. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Here's the second scoop. Oh yeah. Oh, every time it gets me. I'm loving this. And I'm doing pretty good too. You can see they're all pretty much on top. I'm okay with losing some. I have a lot now. And the last one. Oh my gosh. That is unreal. I ran everything that was in the bucket again, just in case. I wasn't very satisfied with how clean those were, but yeah, that's a lot better. All right, after like 3 hours, I am left with this. I'm sure I can get all these little tiny bits of sand out. I've been slowly swishing the water around and then flicking them off, but this is as good as I'm gonna get it right now. It's pretty good. So here's how I've sorted these. These two I found at the beach. They have the raw garnet in them. These are the biggest ones and they are kind of gunky actually. And then there's the smaller sphere ones that are gunky. And then there's the good ones. And for scale, I mean, that's my finger. I mean, that's still pretty cool. And that's not wet right now. That's the shine that it has. So that's pretty neat. So all day I spent out here and this is all I have to show for it, which is pretty good. I mean, I have more than what I started with, so that's cool. All right, I think that's gonna be a wrap for this video. I'm gonna have to go and lay down for a while. My back is destroyed from bending over so much. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. That's the two load-bearing, not load-bearing, garnet-bearing. Some load-bearing garnets.